While rereading What We Found, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite Fazbear's Fright stories, I realized that the story is pretty intriguing when taking into account the ongoing feud against the vengeful Cassidy and the malevolent William Afton. During What We Found, we see Hudson, a pretty troubled and traumatized man, working as a security guard for Fazbear's Fright. While there, he discovers a titular spring trap hanging up on the wall, with the bunny being unable to move. Once discovering the rabbit, strange and downright terrifying events start to happen, with Hudson being tormented by his traumatic past, with all this seemingly being caused by Springtrap and the agony permeating off of him. This will ultimately result in Hudson's death by climbing into an oven and burning alive. Switching over to the man in room 1280, we see a badly charred and barely alive William Afton being kept alive by a mysterious paranormal force within Hercules' hospital, with this force torturing the man with violent and horrific nightmares. Later on in the story, we learn that this force is none other than Andrew, who was hell-bent on getting his revenge on his killer, stopping anyone who tried to kill Afton. Given what we see and what we found, it would be safe to assume that in the Fazbear's Fright universe, while Springtrap was chained to the wall in the horror attraction, Andrew could have been keeping him alive and tormenting him, which could have allowed Afton to use the agony from Andrew's influence to torment Hudson as a whole, with this upgrading to the deadly touch that Afton forced the stage race to have during the epilogues. With this in mind, it could be possible that this is carried over to the games, with Cassidy keeping Afton alive after his brutal springlock accident, torturing and tormenting him while he was locked away within the safe room for those long 30 years. After being released from the room and placed in Fazbear's Frights, Cassidy's influence on William would allow Springtrap to correct the phantoms for Michael, with this being a result of the agony manifesting Michael's fear of the animatronics. Knowing what we witnessed with Andrew and the man in room 1280, it could even be possible that the phantoms could have been Cassidy's doing, with the vengeful spirit knowing about Mike's potential plan to burn down the horror attraction to stop his father and spawning the hallucinogenic phantoms in order to stop him and keep Afton alive.